Hello everyone. In this video, you're going to learn different types of images. Okay, so already you might be familiar with different types of images like GIF, JPEG, and PNG. So most of in our mobile phone, like normally what we will use is JPEG images. So we will look at the characteristics of each image type. Okay, so you should be familiar with the file extension like GIF, JPEG, and PNG. Let's look at the other characters. So for example, let's see compressor. So what is compression? So compressing the image size for the purpose of transmission. Okay, so when you transmit the image over the internet, always we have to compress the size of any multimedia file. Okay, so like that, how when we compress the image, there are two different types of compression. So that lossless compression and lossy compression. Okay, so the lossless compression, as the name implies, it the the pixels, the information will not get lost in during the compression process. The browser renders the same pixel as the original image. Then it is called lossless compression. Lossy compression, some pixels in the original images will be lost during the compression process, so that the browser, when the browser receives that image, it will not render the same image, but it will render the similar image because some pixel informations will be lost. So that is called lossy compression. Okay, so you can look at this table where the GIF and the PNG images are lossless. That follows the lossless compression, and the JPEG image has lossy compression. So all the mobile pictures, all the pictures normally will use or JPEG pictures which uses lossy compression. Okay, and the second characteristic that we are going to look at is transparency. Okay, so as we know, the transparent images is a kind of a picture, a piece of an image which has see-through background. As I have shown in the slide, you can see the cloud has a see-through background where we can see the background blue sky, right? So similarly, even in this rainbow image, you can see the background. So like that, when we can see the background in an image, then the image has the transparent property. Okay, so you can look at this table where GIF image can have the transparent background, and even PNG image can have a transparent background. JPEG image will not have a transparent background. So you might not have noticed this, like in the normal mobile images, you could not bring the transparency property. Okay, so that is because JPEG doesn't support transparency. And the second thing, say the third characteristic that we are going to see is progressive display. Let's see this progressive display. Animation, yes, well, what are the animations that we can do? Like you cannot animate your mobile image, but GIF image can be animated. PNG image cannot be animated. So only GIF image can be animated. And the color support, you can see the animated image will not have multiple colors, like it has the limitation in color. So the GIF image has the limitation in color which can support only 256 colors. The JPEG image can support millions of colors, and also PNG image can support millions of colors. So that's the reason why we use JPEG image in our normal phone or normal day-to-day multimedia access. We are using JPEG images. That is because it can support the real world colors, because it can support millions of colors. And then we'll look at this property, that is progressive display. What is progressive display? And interlaced display. So you might, like, if a monitor can display an entire image like computer monitor, then it is called progressive display. Interlaced display is something like the displaying happens in alternative set of lines. First, even number of lines will get displayed, and then odd number of lines will get displayed. So this one is less expensive comparatively. Mostly TV monitor, the broadcasting, the TV monitor will use the interlaced display. So to understand this, I'll show you the video of how progressive display and interlaced display will get display. So you can see the progressive display will display and first line, second line, third line. But interlaced display, it displays 1, 3, 5, 7, then 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so this is called progressive display and interlaced display. This display is what will the one which you see in the right side is in computer monitor, and the TV monitor mostly will use. Okay, so next we are going to see graphic GIF image, properties of GIF images. So you can see, look at this animated bird here, so which is a GIF image. So you can see it doesn't have multiple colors because GIF can support only 256 colors, but we can do the animation by using GIF image, and we can bring the transparency. Do you see the image? The bird can cross over the tree. You can still see the background, the tree in the background when the bird crosses that image. So that means it has the transparency. Okay, so and other properties, it is an interlaced display and use lossless compression. Okay, so the next type is JPEG image. Let's conclude all the properties of JPEG. It can best used for photographs because it can support millions of colors. Maximum it can support 16.7 million colors. It cannot be made transparent, it cannot be animated, it uses lossy compression. Okay, so and it uses interlaced display, that is 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6 kind of display, which I explained in the previous slide. So the next image is PNG image. It combines the best property of GIF and JPEG. It supports millions of color. It supports multi-level transparency. Okay, and then it support interlaced displays, use lossless compression. Okay, so because of all this flexibility, the browser support for the PNG images getting increased. Okay, so mostly in computer vision applications, mostly those kind of softwares, the PNG is more comfortable than the other images because of this property. Okay, so you can look at this image, how it is transparent. You can see the background of this dices. Okay, so this is an example of PNG image. So in the next video, we are going to see how to link images in your website. See you in the